Today we're visiting with Janet Nevin at SDM Corporation on Main Street in Melrose. Janet, would you tell us a little bit about yourself and the corporation?
Sure. The SDM Foundation started up in the summer of last year. We are a 501c3 corporation, which is a nonprofit, and we offer services to residents of Melrose and surrounding communities in how to use your computer, how to get better with the devices you have. We work with people and their phones, their tablets, their laptops.
One question I went, how far, you said surrounding, how far surrounding, does it matter?
It really doesn't matter. People have heard of us. We had a woman from Lexington come in to see us recently. She has a sister who works in Melrose.
Okay, yeah, the reason I'm asking about that is I work in Bedford. And I've talked to some people in Bedford. I work at a community college, and they're interested. And I said, I think it's fine for you to come.
It is. We are growing by leaps and bounds, and mostly by word of mouth. We do have a presence in the paper, and we have a connection with a reporter of the paper who keeps us front and center to some extent.
That's wonderful.
In local happenings. And, so yes, we would be happy to see your friends at the community college.
Good. And do people have to have any prior knowledge? Or?
We have had people who have come in here and basically said to us, I know nothing about computers, but I'd like to learn. And other people who come in specifically with help on resume building and spreadsheets and presentations, photography on their devices, the whole range of interests are out there and levels of ability.
Okay. And it is absolutely free, right?
Absolutely free, yes.
Another question I had was what the SDM stands for.
I was going to tell you that. Stuart Donald McIntosh, who was a pioneer in the computer industry. He was at Stanford and MIT in the very early years of computer development. And he was a gentleman who ended up in the Cambridge area. Our executive director, Kristen Thorpe, worked for him for many years. And toward the end of his life, he expressed to her the interest in setting up a foundation to make computers easy for everyone. That was a dream, and we have brought it to fruition upon his death about 2 years ago.
Great. So is he the sole source of the money?
Yes, yes. And we hope to be here a long, long time.
Okay, that's great. All right, I think at this point maybe we could take a look around and see what kind of equipment is here. Which brings me to another question, though. Do people need to have their own equipment to come in here?
Good question. We have a number of devices here, both in the laptop, Mac products, different operating system equipment, and here, which you may use while you're here. But we don't lend it out, but people certainly come and use our equipment. I would say more often people might want to test out something other than what they have, but generally many of our, and probably most of our people come with their own phone, tablet, device that they're looking for help with.
Good. And I think I read somewhere that you have classes. Could you tell me a little bit about the classes?
Sure. Initially, we did plan to, we do still offer classes in small groups, probably 4 to 6. As you will see when we walk around, we're not a large space, but large enough to do that sort of thing. We have a screen, a projector. We can work with small groups on specific topics, but we've found that people more likely make appointments and come in and do one-on-one with us.
And when you have a class, is it usually one session, or does it go for, say, 3 or 4 weeks?
It's just a one-shot session, typically. If you want follow-up with that, for instance, if you come in and we're teaching you how to use use Facebook, and you want to follow up, we don't have a Facebook 2 or a Facebook 3 but we do have the opportunity to come and learn more in a while.
That's good, because I thought about, I just bought a Chromebook, and I've been in here a few times actually to learn some things with it. And I thought about classes, but my work schedule doesn't allow me to say come every Tuesday for 3 or 4 weeks or something.
Right. So yes, we meet you and meet your schedule needs that way. We hope we are open from 9 to 4. Our last appointment's at 3. Generally, appointments are 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the person's needs. And the lessons, when we do run them, are 45-minute lessons.
Oh, that's great. Why don't we take a look around at things, and I may have some more questions after.
Great. Good.
So the books that I saved are Stuart's books. He had thousands and thousands of books, and these really caught my attention. They're mostly his older books. Some of them are from when he lived in Scotland, and others are more recent, like when he was at MIT and even after. But I really felt like they would give this area a homey feel, so that it would feel like what his house felt like. And so that's why I've saved them, and they're quite random in topics, but we like to help.
It's amazing what you can do, Georgie, with some of this technology. Oh yes, you see that jump. I've seen that. The $50-60.
They're starting to get up.
But it may not be overheated, otherwise you will lose the charge. It may not be.
January, 26 megabytes, $5,000. That's $193,000 a gigabyte. Even as recently as 1 gigabyte is.
That's 2,000, right?
We have with us someone who is actually doing 5 TV shows of his own at the local cable station. And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, first of all, my name is Bob Wassell, and I do a number of programs at the MMTV system in Melrose. But the ones I do like is the MSO, the Melrose Symphony Orchestra, and the Preliminary program. And we do that with a lot of orchestra and singers. And we enjoy ourselves very much, and I broadcast them on the networks of Comcast and Verizon.
You sound like you're pretty knowledgeable. What are you doing here?
Well, technology has finally caught up with me. A new phone, or my grandkids told me I had to get rid of the flip-flop, and we got a new phone. And one of the keys in this is doing audio and video. So instead of carting around a camera or bigger size than what you're televising here, I can actually do video, and from what I've seen so far, HD video comes out very well with this camera. So I can put this in my pocket, go anywhere in the world, flip it out, and do a program immediately.
And we have another person here who is roaming, I assume. And what's your name?
Peter Jani from Malden.
Okay, and why are you here today?
Oh, I am coming here to improve my knowledge and to understand the application of modern technique of communication, interaction, and make my dull life very interesting, meaningful, and a productive member of the society. I am a retired man, so I was totally idle at home, watching TV, sometimes arguing and quarreling with my wife. And I came to know this is a very ideal place, and I think I have been coming here from November.
I think earlier, I think September.
September?
Or October.
You can modify, October. And what I have seen over here, this place is very effective, open to all, they are all highly qualified, intelligent, knowledgeable, and are willing to walk extra half a mile for any seniors who want to bring a new understanding in their life. Another positive factor what I have seen that we call malice toward none, no preferences. These people we are all Americans. They will never look that is Indian, non-Indian, Spanish, this. No, all are equal. And I have been enjoying every minute. So I was joking sometimes that I call each member of this institution a members of my extended family. Very healthy atmosphere. Everybody, what can we do for you? Even we are old people, you know, we forget, and none of them, and she is my guide best, but I always give her 5-star. And they will never say, I told you last time. Sometimes I will talk to my grandson. Did I not teach you? Why do you ask me? But they say, okay, let us do it. Let us do it. So that gives us more inspiration, motivation, and come and pass time. My time goes like I open my eyes and 1 hour is over. Sometimes they say, we are still available. If you have to sit down, I say, you need some rest. You need some rest, break, you know. People go on, they say, it's okay, it's okay. And I always see all of them smiling, encouraging, welcoming, and inspiring, or what you call, stimulating us, go and do this work. Sometimes I call from my home, and they would say, what can we do?
Well,
This
thank
is
you.
the ideal place, and you Melrose people should be proud of these people. They are doing a great services to bring the name and fame of Melrose, City Hall, the mayor. You guys are lucky. And again, gentlemen who have spared money to run this institution, they do a great services to this departed soul.
Well, I'm really glad I asked you because I couldn't have expected anything more than what you said.
Excellent,
Wonderful.
excellent. I'm very happy, always.
Great. And could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure, I'm Beth Bouchin, and I've been here since September, and I'm learning a tremendous amount every day that I'm here. We have wonderful clients who come eager to learn and do their homework.
Yes.
And it's been a lot of fun just to help people and learn right along with them. So.
Well, thank you. I'm
Can
so
I
glad you're
add
here.
one more sentence? Sometimes we come from home confused, sad, and scratch our mind. But when we go home, we go smiling back at home.
That's for sure. I know.
And I update my wife, and she said, that's good. You are going at the right place. Rather than watching TV and quarreling with me, you are a good gentleman now.
That's wonderful. Couldn't be better. Thank you.
Thank you.